Hi guys, I just wanted to check in and let everyone know, which in my circles, everyone is kind of going through the same uh, really chaotic emotional state and physical state this week. And I'm just like up and down, like, disclaimer, I'm not suicidal, but I want to blow my brains out at this point. I don't even know what to do, and today is just like on top of everything, like so stressful. And so I just wanted to check in and say that the video that I was planning on doing today, I'm just gonna have to do it this weekend because I can't even think straight. And then just so freaking frustrated with everything that I don't even want to get into it. I'm just feeling really humiliated today, mortified, embarrassed. I had to reach out for financial help on Facebook to some estranged family members, and I just want to crawl in a hole anymore, So sick of having to ask for shit. And it's been months and months of so much hard work and having to fight with these agencies to even get shelter, and 3 years of fighting a disability. And I have, physical limitations and painful degenerative disc disease in my spine, and being alone and fucking surviving in the Northeast this whole winter, and it's the end of June, and even though I'm grateful, only 2 weeks away from my housing things going through and my custody hearings finally next week, and it's just been nobody can move their asses and do their jobs to get a single disabled female out of the fucking woods. Are you serious? And I even feel so pathetic even just talking about it, I'm crying and whining. But man, it has taken everything I have to get up every single day and just try to keep working at it every single day. It's never a moment of peace, never a moment of no trauma, never a moment of no worry, never a moment of having to run with no vehicle, no money, no food, no shelter, no family, no friends, no nothing. And I am fucking proud of myself. I stood up for myself with the abusive situation and didn't let the intimidation threats knock me down and keep me in fear. So, and then being in school and little things, I got approved for last month for $200 of cash assistance, worked with the housing authority, welfare department. I've been seriously on foot, living out of bags and eating out of cans. The district attorney, community service agencies, Action Committee, Salvation Army, 211, all the local churches in the area, St. Vincent de Paul, you name it, I have reached out. Domestic violence, 2 of them agencies. And like half of a year it's taken. Like, and I'm not like, I mean, having a physical disability, or plural disabilities, one is neurological, which is very painful, especially in the cold temperatures this winter. Pain. So that prevents me from any average type of job, on top of which the area that I live in the Poconos, which is mountains and nothing around to be able to walk to or get to, if I had any one option, I happily would have jumped on it. So I'm not one of the people that just have my hand out to, work systems and be lazy and collect checks, and I don't roll like that. Like, that's the reason I'm in school right now, is that once I am certified, I can see clients from my home over the phone or on a Skype video when I am physically well to do it on my schedule and not have to, stand 10 hours on my feet or do all this heavy lifting that I just thought that I'm lazy, or I just can't. And I'm just so sick of suffering so much judgment by people that look down on you like you're some piece of shit scumbag because you're homeless, or and like the one church group, right, gave me a $25 gift card to the grocery store, and I tried to get it right on point on the dollar, and I went over 60 some cents, and instead of that lady pulling some quarters out of her bag, I had to put food back in front of a whole line of people and be humiliated while she stood there waiting for me. And I'm like, the looks, the comments, the lack of belief of these agencies and organizations that I can accomplish what I say I'm going to accomplish. And I'm about to show everybody. And as soon as I am stable, my housing voucher will be finalized within 1 to 2 weeks. Praying to God that my custody hearing goes as well next week. And then I won't have panic and terror and worry about my son anymore. And I've fucking done the footwork, man, by myself, and earned every single thing that I get now. But once I am certified and I'm making my own income, and the fucking United States government, Social Security Administration can do their fucking jobs of 3 years of battling denials and shit, and have a stable home, I will never ask nothing from nobody ever. I never want to be in the situation of being at the mercy of others for any other reason. Mark my words on that. And I don't give a shit how all these people that I have to tell my whole traumatic life story to of why I'm in the crisis situation, every stranger, every agency, rehash it over and over, relive it over and over, traumatize myself over and over, anxiety through the roof. Suck it up every day, do it, fucking man up and do it. And I am exhausted, okay? Exhausted. I'm away from home. When he took my kids out of Florida in 2012, and without my knowledge or consent, because I've been up here in a place that I don't belong, away from my family, for over 6 years. And I didn't make a move. I didn't make good choices because all I wanted to do after that was find a way to die. Out of this game, out of this pain, out of this suffering. I thought, I'm never going to get the kids back. Like, and then his threats and manipulations and, you know, intimidation and the abuse, it like puts so much fear that you just stay frozen. I still even have a problem. Like, if somebody tries to hug me or physically touch me, like, I cringe, you know? And, man, I hate it in the Northeast. It freaking 60 degrees right now. Being like a Southerner in a northern state, being different, like, we just live different. There's a different way of life down there. And I don't belong here. I don't like it here. The weather sucks. It's freezing. That sets my nerves on fire and causes so much pain. And freaking thin air in the atmosphere, being up in the mountains. In Florida, you're at sea level and it's like thick, humid swamp air. And breathing's easier and it's quiet. And here it's just like nonstop aircraft and traffic and train horns and it's so city that everybody's crammed together in these sardine packed neighborhoods and lawnmowers and dogs barking, and it's like, oh, I just can't, like, so, fogging up my glasses. Sorry for the rant. I needed, I guess, a release of emotion, and being that I'm so disgusted and sick of always talking to myself, you guys are the only ones I have, so sorry for you, but, sometimes I'm just at a loss, like, how much more can one person put on their shoulder, stack on their plate? I'm one person. One. And it's just so much. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I love you very much. That was what I was going to say. So, like, the icing on the cake today was, I just said, screw it. I'm going to fill out a GoFundMe thing and send it on Facebook to my, extended estranged family and just see if maybe one of them will just have a heart because they're family. And they've known, like, bits and pieces. I don't, like, blab my whole story on Facebook like I do here on my channel. But they know my situation and, like, the crisis circumstances that I'm in. And not one person has even, like, offered even I'm proud of you, or, wow, Jen, good job. That's a freaking courageous survivor, or a prayer or a blessing or nothing, And I'm like so the opposite of them. Like, I'm the type of person, my door is like always open. I would never shut my door to especially a family member. Just really sucks. I'm just tired. So sick of existing in this world, not living. I have never had a life. I have existed for 42 years alone. People, I don't know, just run away from me screaming. I don't know. So yeah, pity party. Woe is me. Feel sorry for yourself. Cry like a baby. You know, whatever. Sometimes you need to show emotion. And I don't have a victim mentality. I'm not weak. You know, I freaking fought abusive men much larger than me, and I stand here alive, and you name any kind of abuse, I overcome it, conquered it, survived it. Every time I've fallen down, I've picked myself back up, and everything that I have ever done, I've done alone. So I am a victim, but, you know, I don't use that to, like, do guilt trips or anything, you know? It's a fact. Victim of abuse, victim of society, victim of failing broken systems and agencies and institutions, and victim of medical industries, victim of everything, religious entities, everything. So, if anybody could send up a prayer for me today, I would so greatly appreciate it. I was chatting with Fascinating Faery. If any of you know her channel, check her out. She's like so beautiful, divine, pure light spirit, wonderful, like, meditation guide and light language, and she's awesome. So it's Fascinating Faery, and we were talking about doing like a collective kind of purposeful intent meditation, because so many of us out there are like so emo today, and like physical things with these, you know, energies, and you know, just for healing and peace and comfort and contentment and fortification of spirit and support, encouragement, and like virtual hugs, you know. That's like really what I miss the most, is like human connection anymore. Hugs, and they're the best, man. Miss that. So, to make matters worse, last month being Mother's Day, conveniently, ironically, coincidentally, 2 hours after I filed my custody papers for my son, 2 hours literally, a falsified PFA, protection from abuse, he filed against me, like to retaliate. So I spent my Mother's Day not even being able to have any contact with my kids. Not that I get much anyways. He controls their phone and, you know, stuff like that. The judge, he restored my contact rights, but I still haven't gotten any because he calls the shots. They're with him. And, been through it, guys, so, I love you guys very much. Sorry for the fucking crybaby shit, but I appreciate, allowing me to vent. And I'm going to do a prayer meditation and try to work on some energy healing for the collective for you guys, okay?